Look, let me say this. If y'all making the NIL money, you ain't saving it, you tripping.
Hey friend, welcome to the deep dive.
First NIL purchase, bro. What you looking to buy?
I'm gonna get my sister G-Wagon.
This is where we take real headlines, real culture, and real stories and hold them up to the light of the word. Today, we're talking about college athletes, NIL money, and what it teaches you about taking your seat at the table.
When you get paid now, what do you do?
I've done a lot of shopping lately.
Have you ever felt like a pawn in someone else's system, getting scraps while they feast? This one's for you. For decades, college students in the U.S. were a billion-dollar industry. Universities made bank off athletes, ticket sales, TV deals, jerseys with players' numbers, but the players themselves, legally, they couldn't make a dime beyond scholarships. Meanwhile, coaches got multi-million-dollar salaries, schools built shiny stadiums, everyone feasted, while the players who risked their bodies, health, and future got crumbs. Didn't matter if your name sold thousands of shirts. The NCAA said, nope, you play for the love of the game. Until finally, the rules changed.
Arch Manning hasn't been a starter for a year, and homie's bringing home $6.5 million. That's your backup quarterback, by the way.
NIL stands for name, image, and likeness. It's a simple idea. If your face, name, or skills are making someone else rich, you should have a legal right to benefit too. Now, college athletes can sign sponsorships, do ads, host camps, and get brand deals.
What is that like, knowing that companies want you
To work with me? Yeah, it's cool. Because, I mean, one, you don't really see black women doing a lot of deals, especially with a lot of these brands. So just to see me being able to be an example for a lot of young girls that look like me and just giving them a point just to know that they can do it.
Some are making more than their coaches. Why does this matter? Because it's not about money. It's about worth. They realize I'm not just a pawn in your game. My name matters. My identity has value. I have a seat at my own table. So, what does this have to do with you? Everything. Because spiritually, the enemy wants you to live like an unpaid player, running up and down the court, breaking your back, keeping everyone else blessed while you survive on scraps. Some of you serve everyone else, build everyone else's dream, do all the spiritual hustle, but you never sit down and enjoy what Jesus already paid for. You pray for crumbs when he's already given you the keys to the whole kingdom. Psalm 23:5 says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." God didn't set up your life for you to beg for scraps under the table. He prepared a seat with your name on it. He anointed your head, meaning he gave you favor, authority, and inheritance. And he promises your cup overflows. Not you get a sip if you're good enough. Not maybe you can beg for leftovers if you work hard enough. Overflow, identity, inheritance. So many believers still live like spiritual interns, grateful for crumbs, terrified to claim what's theirs. You say, God, just give me enough to get by. He says, I've already given you more than enough. Why are you acting like a beggar? You have to realize your name carries weight. You're beloved. Your image is sacred, made in his. Your likeness is royalty, co-heir with Christ. It's time to cash in on what was already paid for. Look at Israel in the wilderness. God freed them from Egypt, parted the sea, fed them daily, promised a whole land flowing with milk and honey. But they kept wanting to go back to scraps because they didn't trust the feast. Same today. We stay in toxic circles that feed us scraps of validation. We cling to survival mode when freedom feels risky. We ration God's promises instead of feasting on them. Okay, take a moment. Picture this. See yourself as that athlete. You're on the field. Crowd is roaring. Lights are bright. You just scored. Your jersey's everywhere, but you're standing in the locker room counting crumbs in your hand, trying to piece together enough to feel full. Now imagine Jesus walking in. He's holding a contract, but it's not a sponsorship. It's a covenant. He says, you don't have to beg anymore. Your name has weight. Your seat is ready. Your inheritance is yours. He leads you to a long table, covered in food, laughter, and rest. No agents, no middlemen, no hustle, just grace. Just belonging, just enough, and more. That's your table. Romans 8:17 says, now, If we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ. Not spiritual interns, not spiritual side hustlers, heirs. A co-heir doesn't beg for scraps. They receive the whole estate. So why are you living like a spiritual unpaid athlete when your name, image, and likeness are covered by the blood of Jesus? So, here's the takeaway. You're not a pawn in anyone's system. You're not here to hustle for crumbs of love. You have a seat at the table right now. Stop begging for scraps of worth. Stop surviving on spiritual leftovers. Stop thinking crumbs are noble. Jesus didn't die for crumbs. He died for overflow. That's exactly why day 29 in my book, From Breadcrumbs to Beloved, is titled The Seat is Yours. If you're tired of playing on someone else's field while they profit off your worth, come sit at the table that was prepared for you. Your seat is ready and the feast is hot. Take it. You're not a burden. You are not a pawn. You are the beloved. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, I will see you guys next time.